Here we go. All right, here's the easy part, guys. Mo's already built the steps in here. So if you go to the help section of BILT, biltcrm.com/help, you're going to see a 2.0 option here. I'll try to go back here. So you'll get to this knowledge base, and then right here, how to filter and export property data. Just click on that, and this is where you're going to find all of that for your PropStream, and you're going to go into PropStream and find all of those things. So I'm not going to bore you with the setups because I have already these things built, but anything that I'm going to show you is right here. All right, so let's go into PropStream. Who wants me to pull their market? Give me a market to pull. Whatever market you guys are in, I'll pull it for you.
Yeah, let's limit it to something small just so it
Houston.
doesn't take too long as well. Yeah.
Houston, Texas. All right, let's go to Houston. We got a bunch of stuff in Houston, 19,000 records. All right, so obviously we want to filter that out. You can click on this button, filter, or once you're in PropStream, save a search. Now I'll just go and pull one here. Let's say this is a 90-day one that I have on market. So if you're doing on market agents, this is a filter that you can use. So I'll give you the breakdown real quick because it is actually in here, how you filter those properties. So each one of your markets is going to be different, obviously, but PropStream's got kind of a new look to it. I'm not sure I really love it, but once I just set it up, I just forget about it. So for this filter, if you're doing sub twos or you're doing anything like that, I try to get like a 22-year or earlier because I don't want a sub two on a 2024. I'm getting into new construction builds and I don't want any of that stuff. So I just put to restrict it to 2022. MLS, this is basic stuff. On market, for sale, active, 90 days or more. For me, my strategy is, and I know Carson's a little different, but I want the agents to be in some pain 90 days out, so that's where I kind of focus. And then you just set your filters here, what kind of filters you want. Individual, corporate, or mixed, or trust. You'll see them all on the right-hand side here. And just put whatever you want to do, whatever your business reach out is going to be. So I have like individual, corporate, mix because I have some multifamily in there as well. And if you're going to do equity, if you can put some equity percentages in here on PropStream, follow the filters. But let's say you want to do, oh, I don't know, less than 5% interest rate if you're going to do sub twos. So just find the section in here. Like I said, it's kind of wonky, the new setup here. But if you go interest rate, like on this one, I don't want anything over 5%. Now, with BILT, as it's going to do your offers for you, it's going to, if it's under 5% and it's got low equity, it's going to give you a low equity LOI. If it's no percent, because it's obviously under 5%, it'll give you a seller finance. If it's got under 5% and it's got some equity, it'll give you a hybrid. So this is a good kind of reach no matter what. If that's your limit, it's 5%. Put the max at 5 and then rock and roll on that, or whatever your tolerance is on that. So that's the list. Let's just view. Now we got from 19,000 properties, we're down to 190 or 125 properties. Okay? So we have all the properties that we want to see. Click on the little button here for unique properties, and we're going to add this to a list. Let's just create a new list. We're going to call it Houston. Let's just call it 2.0 to be consistent with everybody else. Now all those properties are dumped into a list. So then in PropStream, you come over here to the left-hand side, click My Properties. We put it in a list. So go find Houston. Here's our Houston 2.5. Here is all of our properties, all of our 120 something. On the far right, you'll see Houston 125. All right, here's where we're going to export everything out. And here Mo was telling you about saving a template. So what you want to do is apply these filters, select filter, property, and export the data. So you want to set this up one time. And as you can see, we already added to a list. We already went to My Properties. Now we're going to edit the columns with the gear icon. And we're going to make sure all of this stuff is checked in that gear icon. So I'm here. I go to the far right to the gear icon. Now I have a default already set up here. So once you select all these, I'll show you what these look like. Then you can just save it as a new layout. So Mo wants you, our system requires state, zip, all of these things, the property characteristics. You can see there's nothing in here. So my recommendation is don't select anything you don't want to export into the BILT. Some people say select it all and then sort it out later. I don't like to waste time, so I only export exactly what I need for BILT into the CRM. Nothing else. I don't touch anything in a spreadsheet once I hit this button. So you can see nothing is selected here. Tax assessment, nothing. Last and prior sale date, nothing. Open loan, yes. We want to check the loan balance 1, the type, the rate, 2, 3, and 4. If you have 4 different loans, BILT will go in there and take all of those 4 loans, categorize it into one. Mo, you have something to add?
No, you're good. Continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So get all 4 loans because you want to make sure you're doing that. Next box, calculations. We want the estimated value, monthly rent, estimated total monthly payments. Again, if you don't know what those are, they're all right here. So once you do that, save the spreadsheet. Obviously, we got all the MLS amounts, lien, nothing there. Don't pull it. Pre-foreclosure, don't pull it. Marketing, date added to list. I just put that in there as an extra because I can sort stuff out, but you can wipe that one out later, but it doesn't matter. So then you save it. That's it. One time, build it, save it, never forget about it. So then all you have to do is hit apply and save. And what that does is it takes all these columns of information. If you look here, these are columns of information. If I scroll to the right, I'm at the end. That's it. That's the only information I need. There's 75 other columns in those filters you saw. We need none of that to do an analysis. So this is all you need. So then click the little button here to select everything. We got 125 properties. Hit export. And Bob's your uncle. You're done. Now you have your data.
So if you open up the spreadsheet, it's only going to show the columns that we need to build, right?
It will. Yep. Property Houston. Here's a little quick view. That's it. That's all your data. It's everything BILT needs.
Cool.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it. Now, and like I said, if you're going to do another market, because you already have that filter set, and you want to go search another property, you already have that filter searched for your 90 days on market residential. Just change the city.
So I noticed you
Change it
have
to Las
multiple
Vegas
save filters in there. Like you just build them out how you like them and just keep saving them, right?
and build them out. Exactly. Yeah. And then
Okay.
if you go Las Vegas, guess what? Now we have 906 properties in that deal. And then you're done. Wham bam, Bob's your uncle. Any questions? Anything I missed? Um, the crux is go back here to the built help menu when you're building your searches, when you're building your filters, and save both of them so you never have to do it again.